All right, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. We are going into our second episode of The Long Dark, and we are right where we left off the last time, chilling in this little cabin in the woods with a blizzard raging outside. So, what can we do? Well, let's just break down some boxes and some stuff and maybe read a little bit, pass time, do what we gotta do until this blizzard passes because we do not have the gear yet to be out in a blizzard. So, we already repaired everything I think we want to repair, but we can put on the slightly better pair of sports socks. Okay, at least if we could find some wool socks, that'd be nice. But the best ones by far are the climbing ones. That was a good find. I'd like another pair of long underwear. That would be fantastic. The red ones are better than the blue as far as the thermal underwear goes. Blue jeans are not super warm, but they're something. We could use another jacket and some warmer under shirts as well. A second wool toque, or maybe we'll craft the rabbit skin hat eventually. Uh, the baklava, or if we can find the aviator's cap, that's pretty warm too. So, I wonder if I missed it in Camp Office. Sometimes there's one in Camp Office. I might have missed it. We'll find out when we get back there, if I remember to look. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. A lot of progress to make though. I'm just chilling here. Do I have a random book on me? No. Pretty heavy, but I might pick up a book for burning to help start it. They help start fires faster. Basically, you have a better chance to start a fire using a book than you do sticks or planks or anything like that. Yeah. Let's see. Halfway through the day, we're good on stamina about now. So let's just keeps changing which book it is. All right, let's read for an hour. See if the blizzard passes. Nope, it's still going. We'll read for another hour. Still going. Okay, so what we are gonna do though is that one now says research already completed. We're gonna drop that. We're gonna leave it here. I'm not gonna carry around an extra pound of weight. Okay, Will says he's thirsty, so let's see. Let's do... Okay, let's eat the pinnacle peaches because they're so heavy. You can make peach pies out of them, but they give you headaches. I usually go for the meat pies if I'm going to make a pie. Let's see, what is it? Yeah, so you can make 3 peach pies out of a can of pinnacle peaches, cooking oil, and the flour. But if I'm going to use flour, I prefer to go for the meat pies because those let you carry more. The ptarmigan or the rabbit, the venison, the peach and the rose hip help you stay awake longer. You're not as tired, but they can give you headaches, which makes your vision slightly blurry. Mostly, I don't want to put you guys through that, but also, to me, carry weight is much more important than tiredness. That's what coffee and energy drinks are for. So I'm not super worried about that. It is still a crazy blizzard out there. Let's just look and see. Yeah. Yeah, it is not go outside weather. Certainly not with our gear. So, what can we do? Oh, look, I almost missed
I'll be hungry later.
that tin of sardines. That's definitely too sketchy to eat. Can we break that down? No. And crates. I could break that down, but I don't need to. Maybe just get some cloth. Let's do that. Let's get some cloth. There we go. Replace the cloth we used to repair with. So we have that now, and if we need to repair something else, we can. Or we can also rip it up and turn it into more bandages if we need more bandages. Right. Well, we might be staying here tonight. The blizzard does not show any signs of letting up. My tummy is growling, so let's see. Not that. Definitely not that. This is heavy. Let's just go ahead. Eat that. Um, hmm. Eat that. There we go. Drink that. Alright, we're pretty good calorie-wise now. Let's just drink a little water. And I guess we'll read our other book. Let's see. I'm glad we have it. Okay. Read an hour. Oh man, I thought for a second there that blizzard was gonna die down. One thing I do wish that we could see out the windows in this game. You know, like even if it took, I would say like 10 minutes to clean off the frost or something. It would be so nice to be able to look outside. You can a little bit in the towers. Okay, so it's still a blizzard, but it's not whiteout conditions. Let's go run over here. Chop this sapling. Ooh, it sounds like it might be dying down. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. It's just too boring for y'all with me sitting in there just reading the book. We do have a snowstorm, but it's not an all-out blizzard. Let's see if we can make it to the logging camp trailers. Okay, we're watching for the bear, and we're watching for wolves. This is probably not the smartest decision. If I was playing this by myself and not for content, I most likely would have stayed there and waited out the storm. But I'm pretty confident that we can make it to those trailers. We're not going to go up there. There's no shelter up there. It's not a smart choice. We'll do that another day. It's a broken. It's the radio tower. There's like a broken one and the one that's standing, and we're not gonna do that right now. Okay. Let's Let's run just a little bit. There we go. Get out of the wind for a second. So we just follow this little path, this road here. Okay, that's a deer. That's good. Deer are fine. We're going to follow this little path until we see the trailers on our right. There he goes. Should be right around the corner here. It is unwise to go sprinting over hills and around corners. You never know if there's a wolf or a bear hanging out. The bear you'll usually hear. Even if it's sleeping, it makes like snoring sounds. But the wolves, if they're standing still and they're not howling, you won't hear them. Okay. And there can be a wolf right around here. Okay, we have made it to the trailers safely. And the storm is finally dying down. Okay. Nice. So we spent most of the day just hunkered down reading in that cabin. Alright. Chips. More chips. Clothes. Warm clothes. That would be nice. Warm clothes. Now, oh, a can opener. We didn't have one, did we? No. Okay, so now, when we open cans, we'll actually get more calories out of them than when you smash them open. So, like, if I were to eat this now, it would be 600, whereas before it would have been, we would have lost some calories to whatever fell out when we smashed it open again, I guess. Alright, another hatchet. Plenty of hatchets, that's fantastic. But we do finally have the knife, and that is good.
Could end up being useful.
Okay, now, yes, we will take that. Man, I don't... Yeah, I'm not going to carry a bunch of firewood around. I'll keep the one on me, but we're going to end up heavy. Especially after we hit all three of these trailers. There's got to be more stuff in these. Didn't really want to sleep here tonight, but we spent so much time waiting out the blizzard. Soda, a lantern. That's 3 pounds. I'm gonna leave it, unless it's better. Yeah, it is better. Oof. Okay, we'll take it for now. Now we're heavy. MRE. Heavy, but good calorie content. Okay. More weight, not taking spray paint. Okay. No. Come on. What's that? Ooh. Revolver cartridge. We'll take that, and we'll take that little piece of cloth hiding under there. Scrap metal. Okay. We will gain a little bit of our carry weight back in the morning when we are well rested. Okay. I'm not carrying the fire log. Not doing it.
Where's the good stuff?
Okay, water. Ooh, how much charcoal do we have? Let's just go ahead and take it. And we will map here real quick before we duck back inside. Okay. Ah, that's what it is. I forgot how to map for a second. Okay, logging camp. It didn't show the trailers, but that's alright. Now we're cold. Okay. Get inside. Check this last trailer out. It's a little dark, so this is why I didn't want to... Actually, let's see. Let's make sure we're using the lantern that... Yeah. I'm going to use this one. Okay. We'll try to use all the fuel out of this one and then switch to the other one. But yeah, that's why I wanted to save the lantern fuel. So that as I'm searching through these places, you guys can actually see. There we go. And if I miss something critical, like the aviator's cap back in Mystery Lake Camp Office, you guys can yell at the screen, and maybe I will hear you. Okay, those are probably not better, but we'll grab them and see. Did I check in here? I did. Alright, so this is our spot for the night. Oh, wait. Ah, I almost missed him. More jeans. Okay. Let's see, we're good on food at the moment. Let's see about reading an hour in our book. And then we'll eat and go to bed. Perfect. Okay. We'll sort out what we might want to take and might not want to take. Okay, it's a risk. Moldy chocolate bar. I don't want to get food poisoning. Okay, no. No. We'll eat the heavy Pinnacle Peaches, which is also a risk, but not as much. Very nice. Okay. We'll drink this. And a little bit of water. Okay. Alright. Sleep for pretty much all of the 12 hours. Pretty close. And there we go. It's mostly daylight. We just need to find our way back out. Alright, I'm going to drink real quick. I feel like we're okay on calories. We are not quite heavy, but almost heavy. So is there anything we want to leave here? I think we'll keep it. And head up. Let's drop this. Yeah. Let's drop that. Okay. Alright, yeah, let's head out. We'll head up to the fire lookout tower. Oh. Oh, why foggy? Oof. I could walk into anything in this. Alright, let's go back in. We'll read our book for an hour and see if the fog clears. If it doesn't, I'll go for it. But I'd rather not. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay. It's even worse. Right. Okay, so let's think about this. I know the tower's up there, but finding it in the fog, I don't know that I can do that. The road is right here. So I could follow that out to the dam without getting lost. I'm pretty sure. Let's do that. Listening very carefully. Okay, I think we're good. We will follow the road. I wanted to go up to the forestry tower. There's always a decent chance that you'll find a revolver up there. I don't know if you can find the rifle there, but you can find the revolver. But I'm just not that confident I can find it stumbling around in the fog. So, at least not without running into wolves or something. Okay, quiet, quiet. Good. Here we go. Which one's the road? This is the road. Okay. Listening. Always stop and listen. Okay. Road's there. We're kind of shortcutting through a little bit. It's going to curve off to the left here. There we go. Okay, seems to be clearing slightly. We'll check that out on our way back, I think. Oh, that deer is running. There's the wolf chasing the deer. Now, if we're good, we can scare off the wolf, get the deer meat, and get to safety and have a bunch of deer meat. Hold on. Okay, we need that. Okay. There we go. You just have to aim at them. Okay, don't glitch out on me here. Okay. Alright. So, run away, crouch, be gone. Okay. Let's... Are we gonna get cold doing this? Probably. Okay. Let's do it. 2 hours. Wow. That's how bad our current harvesting is. We're cold, we have hypothermia risks. That's fine. I don't care if we lose a little health to hypothermia as long as we don't do... Oh, it's so heavy. I can't run. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Okay. I still can't run? Wow. What was the point? Oh, I'm crouched. Okay. Let's grab a couple of those. I don't know if he was barking at me or if he found something else, but I heard him bark. And that usually means that means they're going after something. So let's get in here. They can't come in here. And we'll go back. We'll drop some stuff so we have the carry weight. Now I wish I'd kept that firewood with me, but that's okay. Okay. Let's drop those there. We're going to pop in here real quick. We're going to get rid of the hide and the guts so that the hide can start curing and the guts don't make us smelly. Okay, hide, guts, and we'll drop those. And we'll, oops, drop that. We are going to pick that up. I saw that real quick. We'll come back. And what else? Let's just drop that one, that one, that for sure. One of those. That and that. Okay. Excellent. We're going to eat something quick so we don't lose well fed again. Let's not do that. Oh, let's drop those two. Those are heavy. Okay. I'll grab them on my way back in. What do we want to eat? Let's see. Yeah, those are 85%. Let's do it. We're good. We'll also have a chocolate bar. Nice. That should be good. And then we can pick up the rest of that meat and bring it back here. And cook it. We're going to need more than a few sticks, but that's okay. That's how you get a deer early game without having a bow or any kind of weapon. You get a deer, you get a wolf to kill a deer, and then you steal the meat from it. Alright, so I do see Wolfie hanging out over there. I think he's got a rabbit. We can run a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna come back up here, grab this meat, and go back. Where is he? Yeah, I see him over there. Yeah, he looks like he's eating a rabbit. And yes, it's cold, but we'll be fine. Okay, how heavy are we? About 10 pounds over. That's okay. We can run. We can run. Not real fast, but we can run. Carter Hydro Energy. Okay. I just want to check in here real quick. Anything in here? Okay. Cool. Alright. See what this is. A new cave has opened up to Milton near the old trapper's place. Earthquake? Yeah. Yep. Okay. Take that. And we'll head back over here. Not that way. Okay. I do want to get this fire started while we have the sunlight. And then we'll look around here. Where's a good spot? Actually, come here. Pick those up. Okay. There's like a broken... Yeah. Yeah. Let's do it here. Can we? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. This, really? The goal was to have it out of the wind. It's not gonna let me start it in there. That's pretty rude. Any other places that would be out of the wind? Alright, we'll do it right here. That's fine. Okay, so we're gonna use our magnifying glass, paper, and a book. So if I use that, it goes down to 60, so the book is the way to go for starting fires.
Come on.
Free fire, because the magnifying glass does not deteriorate. Amazing luck we're having. Okay. Let's add these sticks. All of them. Let's place... Oh, really? The one that's 5? That's fine. Okay. Alright, so we have an hour to look around. Let's drop the rest of this. That was a nice sized deer, too. Really good. Okay. Alright, anything... We do want to pick up some reclaimed wood. So how long would it take me to break this down? 45 minutes. Yeah, let's do it. That way we can keep the fire going a lot longer. There it is. I forgot where I put it. Okay, yeah, 5 minutes left on it. There we go. Okay. That's done. That's done. And 2 more. Another hour. And we can eat one of those right now, too. Let's eat that tiny piece of one. Just a little nibble. Okay. Nice hot meat in our tummy. Keep us going. Spray paint? I don't need spray paint. Is that it? We're really not... Sometimes you can find stuff laying in the snow here, but... I'm not seeing anything. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and... Yeah, that would take too long that way. I prefer to do stuff by hand when I can. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah, I prefer to do stuff by hand when I can to save my tools and make them last longer. But it's okay. That's alright. We're good. Drop that. Let's eat another piece. Fantastic. And we'll have a little extra. The fat you can turn into cooking oil. We're going to end up with ridiculous amounts of cooking oil. Ooh, we did look at that. See, you can find stuff just laying in the snow here. Practical gunsmithing. Excellent. Now we have another book to read. I thought there's... Where are those crows? Yeah, there's a body here. Did I just miss it? I was busy. Oh, I was upset because I couldn't start my fire under there. Hey! Hey! Yeah! Okay. That's a little bit better. So now our warp bonus is 20. 20 degrees. $25 minutes, 38 minutes. I'm worried the wind's going to pick up and put this out, so we're just going to do it a little bit at a time. Okay, still good so far. We're going to cook all this up right into night. We'll probably put our bedroll down in the dam. And then we'll check out those trailers in the morning and head back to camp office. Alright. Yeah, that wind is really picking up. Which way is it coming from? I'm surprised it isn't trying to put this out. Okay, let's speed through this. We'll pass time. Grab 2 more of those. Okay. Alright, that should get us that. How much water do we have left? We're good. We have enough. We have enough. Drink a little now. Now, 1, all of that meat is heavy. 2, it makes us smell, so we'll attract wolves and bears. So we're not gonna run around with all of this meat on us. 48. Okay, let's just do that. Fantastic. 11 minutes. Bam. Oh, man. Okay, I was going to try to take a torch, but it went down. Oh, look! Cooking level 2. Nice. Very, very nice. Okay, let's get inside. It's going to be getting dark, so we probably won't look around too much. Oh, we have the... That's fine. They can stay there. In fact, let's drop those for now. Pick that up. Okay. Alright. Let's pick all the stuff we dropped up and decide what we want to keep and what we want to get rid of. And loot around a little bit because we just found a better pair of socks. Okay, it's dark. Actually, let me make sure I'm using the lantern I want to use. Right. There we go. Let you guys be able to see. Charcoal. Okay. Nothing. Alright, nothing in any of that. Okay.
This stuff will come in handy.
Definitely will take the matches. Okay. I'm not going to loot everything in here. It would take too long. You can be in the dam for a long time, so we're just gonna check this little corner.
This'll come in handy.
I don't want the film. At least not right now. This I will take, though. Another emergency stim. Nice. Nice.
Go ahead, Brennan.
Okay. Alright, that's all we're gonna do for now. We'll check more stuff out later. I don't think we're gonna find any super warm clothes or anything. So let's put our bedroll down here. If we get an aurora, those things spark and you will take damage. So actually, let's do that. Turn that off. Okay. I think we might be able to get an hour of reading in.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
Perfect. Okay. Get our cooking skill up even more. Cooking level 5 as soon as possible. Let's eat some of our venison and get a good night's sleep, and then in the morning we'll inventory check, decide what we want to take, what we want to leave. And we're going to head home back to camp office. Okay. Let's pick that up.
I'd eat snow if the
I want
hypothermia.
that, and I want that. Those can stay here for now. I don't want to walk around stinky. So, what do we not need? We're barely heavy. Drop that. But we still have the trailers to loot. So I'm thinking, let's leave that for now. And let's drop some of these clothes. We can always come back and get them later. Especially when we have... Yeah, look at that. Half the condition. Twice the warmth. Fantastic. Okay. I don't think those are better, but let's check. No. So we'll drop those. There we go. What else? Drop that. That's it, I think. Oh, this. Okay. Alright. We are as light... Not as light as we can be, but as light as I want to go to. Let's see what it's... Let's eat first. And drink, and then see what it's like outside. I was lucky getting that deer like that. That was really lucky. Okay, we're almost out of water, though. So we need to get back to camp office. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. Sun's about to rise. Yeah, I love the art style in this game. It's gorgeous. Okay, we're gonna pick up 2 pieces of meat. That's how much you can carry without being smelly, unless you're carrying fish. Fish is heavier and smellier, and yeah. Okay. Oh, he's right there. He's right in front of me howling. I can't see him, but he's right there. I don't have a way to deal with Wolfie. Well, I mean, I could get in a wolf struggle and take damage to myself and my clothing. And I could whack him with my hatchet. But I don't want to do that. Okay. It's right around. How do I want to play this? I think what I'm going to do, I'm gonna run over here. Yeah, no, you heard me. Okay. He's right behind me. Okay. I want to see if I can get to that trailer from here. Where is he? Is there? Yep.
Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
Yeah, we did it. Okay. All right. It's still a little dark in here. Let's make sure we use this one. Okay. Hey! More gunsmithing. There's our mittens. Okay, that is going to be... They're not the best, but they're better. Okay. Get some dog food here. Coffee. We like coffee.
Could end up being useful.
No. We have a ton of emergency stims now. And our goal is going to be not to have to use them. Okay, we got some wooden matches. Alright. Oh, another one of those. Okay. Okay, so now... Actually, I used my book, so let's grab that one. Turn that out. Now we're going to have the goal of getting across to the other trailer. So we're going to crouch, so we're not immediately detectable to the wolf. Okay. I don't see him. Okay, maybe he's moved on. He could have gone down there or over there. Which is good. Okay. Let's use that one again. Okay. Okay. I think those gloves are better. We're going to check in just a second. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit, and they're in much worse condition. So we might need to get those repaired up. Take that. I believe that if we are talking weight to calorie ratio, so lightest weight, but most calories for the lightweight, these Zap energy bars are the best. Alright. That's good. We are a little heavy. Well, I can't quite eat and drink my way out of the heaviness, but bring it down a touch, and then we're headed back to camp office. Because I don't think I want to leave any of this stuff behind. Okay. Alright, let's do it. We still don't have a weapon, so we have to watch out for Wolfie. I should have crouched before I left. Okay. Oh. And it's stupid cold out. Of course it is. Alright, there's Wolfie, so we're gonna go this way. Unless there's two. There could be two. But let's hope not. Not really where I want to be. We're heavy. It's really cold. We'll make it, though. We'll make it. I may have to do like one of my favorite Long Dark players does, Zach, and use my health as a resource. If it doesn't warm up, we won't get back before we start taking damage. But that's okay. We won't take that much. Okay, Wolfie's down there. Keep on going. There's usually wolves up ahead too, in our route home. Okay, the wind's dying down, so maybe the cold will die down as well. We'll find out. We are going to take a quick... Yep, there's wolf right there. Get in here. Oh, I was trying to have him not spot me. And I want to get up on here so I can see. Okay. Regular book. Revolver ammo. Okay. Okay. I'm not smelly, right? No, I'm not smelly. I'm just heavy. Where'd he go? There he is. Okay, so he's going that way. So just because I'm not... See, he can still smell me. He's tracking me. Yeah. Alright. We're gonna have to now kite Mr. Wolfie most of the way home. Alright. If I had a bow and arrow, I'd shoot him. Or a revolver, or anything, but... Yeah, he's... Alright. It's not as cold, but it's still pretty cold. So if you just walk, he'll maintain about that distance. He's gonna follow you, he's gonna stalk you at about that distance. Unless you do something to close the gap where you stop moving, he'll just follow you like that. If you get close enough, that's when he will attack. So as long as we don't run into another wolf right up here, he's gonna follow us until we duck into this little rail car. But he will never attack us. He'll just stalk us. So we're gonna let him do that. We're gonna climb up into this rail car, at which point he will lose interest. Okay. And in we go. Hey, that's what we're talking
Just
about.
what I need.
Not in great condition, but we can
If I
fix
can
that.
drop any of this
We can
gear.
fix that. So, he's no longer growling and barking at us. Alright. That's it. That's all we found in here was the revolver, but that was good enough. Okay, how far is he? Yeah, he's gonna hang out there for a bit. Let's just...
I'm so cold. I'm warming up again.
Yeah, you're cold. Okay. Eat a tiny bit. Yeah, you haul away, Mr. Wolf. You haul away. Okay. I am not warming up. And it is too cold to move on. Okay, I'm gonna crouch. He's gonna keep going that way back to his area he patrols. I'm gonna pop down there, grab that. So as long as I'm crouched, he shouldn't detect me. Unless I'm just stinky. If I'm stinky, he will. But I want to check out that backpack real quick. I need him to keep going the other way, though. We are officially taking cold damage. I can't see him behind the grass. Okay, yeah, he's going that way. We're good. We are good. Okay, water. Right. Any more feathers? He is far enough away and the wind is blowing in the right direction. We should be good. Okay. Alright. Let's grab these feathers. That's it. Okay, that's fine. And we are gonna head back home to Camp Office. Nice clear day. If we had more meat to cook, we could get it started, but that's alright. So that meat that we left back at the dam, the stuff that's cooked, even if it gets ruined, once we have cooking level 5, we can eat that. But the stuff that is uncooked, now, you can't cook it once it's ruined. Used to be, you could leave piles of raw meat around, they would get ruined, you cook them up, and it's all good, you can eat it, it's fine. The recent patch they did got rid of that, and they didn't tell anybody about it is the thing. Like, okay, that's a logical game change. This is a survival game. You wouldn't be able to eat horribly ruined, moldy, maggoty meat. But they didn't tell anybody about the change. So people who have had long-term runs going that had piles and piles of raw meat laying around because they hadn't cooked it yet, now they can't use any of it. So, yeah. Cook your meat. Cook your meat. Alright, let's drop this sketchy stuff for sure. Okay. And then we'll drop some of this higher level stuff. Coffee, we'll drop that. Okay. So, that is 600. Yeah, that's not very much. Okay. That's good for now. Oh, 1 cup of coffee. I don't need all that. Right, that's pretty good. Let's get inside where it's warm and we can regain our health. And I think that's where we're going to leave it for this episode. So, next episode, we will sort out our inventory, maybe check out a few of the last remaining places that we haven't been to here in Mystery Lake, like the radio tower, the fire tower. There's another hunting blind that we didn't go visit. There's a couple of quiet alcoves, some caves we haven't been into. So there's still a good few places here in Mystery Lake that we could check out. And then we'll move on to another area, probably Milton, because I want to find more warm clothes. And that is, there's so much loot there. So much food, so much clothing. Maybe we'll get lucky and find the rifle, but we did finally find the revolver. So that's good. We can actually have some defense against the wolves now without taking damage. So we can get into a wolf struggle with the knife or the hatchet, and we can win, but we'll take damage, and our clothing will take damage. So we'll get this repaired up next time. We'll loot around Mystery Lake a little more, and then we'll move on and just gear up a little bit better. Start getting prepared for the long-term survival here in the Long Dark. That's going to be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave comments if I forgot anything, if I missed anything. I don't see an aviator's cap here, so I don't think it was here. Scream at the screen, but leave a comment for me. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you think would be awesome if we had in this game. I'd love to hear it. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.